Hey y'all. So I know I've been MIA. I gotta get me a new phone so that I can do my YouTube stories. So I figured I would come on and do a live for you guys today. Since I'm in here on Mother's Day, working out on my bicycle, trying to get my beach body together for this summer. Cause like I'm gonna be a hot mom out here in these streets. But anyways, I had to come to you guys live and let y'all know about the past couple of weeks since I haven't been able to come on here and do a video. And I guess maybe we can pull a story from the archives. So let's start with last night. Last night was awesome. Here lately in my city, they've been doing a whole lot of concerts and comedy shows and different things where all these people been in my city coming to see all of this stuff, and it's been like super busy on Uber. So last night I had some pretty dope people, but I thought they was gonna be crazy at the end of the night because I started working probably at like 6 or 7 p.m. When I tell you these people going to this particular concert last night, which was what I was told, from what I was told, it was a punk rock concert. So these people going to this concert, when I was picking them up, was already wasted. They had already been drinking, y'all. They was already drunk. And they was going to the concert. And they was about to get more drunk. So, yeah, last night was busy, but it wasn't crazy like I thought it was going to be crazy. Like, we in the car, I'm taking these people to the concert. They talking about mosh pits and what was it? Sky riding or something, crowd riding, or I don't know. I guess it's when you float the person through the crowd. But yeah, they was talking about all of that. And they was already drunk. And it was crazy. This one lady called me her best friend and she needed my number, and usually I don't like giving nobody my number, but I always give people my number, so I gave her my number. And then I looked at the end of the night and she hadn't texted me, and I was just like, look lady, I am not your friend. I'm just the Uber driver. But yeah, last night was pretty cool. The night before was pretty awesome. That was the Erica Badu concert. There's a concert tonight. I'm be out here again with the wonderful drunk people. But last weekend, y'all, last weekend, I don't know what concerts they had last weekend, but they was lit too. And the people was wasted. I got this one particular group, and I've been telling everybody this story that hasn't got in the car because this was so funny to me, y'all. I picked these people up. It was a whole group of people. I don't know why last weekend I felt like doing some crazy stuff and driving XL. And y'all know I don't like to drive XL because it'd be too many drunk people in the car at one time. So we had all these drunk people in the car at one time. And I'm sitting there listening to their conversation. I'm laughing the whole time because, like, they're just talking about stupid stuff because they wasted. And then the one guy was asking his friend, talking about, man, bro, I don't think we got drunk enough. Do you think we got drunk enough? And the guy was like, we definitely didn't get drunk enough. And I was just like, y'all sound drunk to me. And I dropped them off at the hotel. And I happened to look back because, you know, sometimes I'll look back and be like, hey, thank you guys, you know, for writing me. Have a good night. And I couldn't even get no words out because I looked back. And he's on the floor of my car, crawling out of the car. I'm like, you don't think you got drunk enough, but you crawling out my car? Boy, y'all, I was trying to hold it in because I'm listening to their conversation the whole ride, and they was cracking me up. And I looked back to see him crawling, and then he saw me looking at him, and I don't know what my facial expression was doing because sometimes I can't control it. He saw me looking at him. He talking about, well, I was just trying to get out the car safely. I died. I lost it. I couldn't even hold it in no more. I was just like, I don't even care about his ego right now. Like, I bust out laughing. Like, I could not stop. And the whole night, every time I thought about that shit, I just kept laughing. I was just like, oh, you had to get out the car safely, but you wasn't drunk enough. Okay. Y'all, these people is a trip. They a trip, y'all. They a trip. But yeah, that was them last weekend. Of course, you know, we had them UFC fights probably about 2 or 3 weekends ago. It was so many people in the city. I felt bad. I was rooting for the underdog, and none of the underdogs won. But I mean, I'm not really into UFC fights like that. I was just into it because the Uber riders were into it, and we had something to talk about. Of course, there was a bunch of proms going on this weekend. So last night I saw all these wonderful, extravagant dresses. People are out taking pictures with exotic cars and stuff, and I was just like, okay, y'all, living the life. Like, it's just nice, you know. Anyways, that's how the past couple of weekends been. It's been crazy busy on Uber with all of these concerts and stuff. I'm pretty sure they have more concerts to come. And it's summertime, so we about to have all these tourists and just craziness, y'all. Craziness. But I'm ready for it. Anywho, so let's go back to the archives. Last night I was telling a couple of stories in the car, and I kind of had refrained from telling people stories in the car because I got the whole YouTube channel where I tell my Uber stories, and people can just come on here and listen to some crazy Uber stories because some of these stories is crazy because these people is crazy. Even if they're not drunk, y'all. Even if they're not drunk, they crazy. Um, So yes, let's see. Last night I was telling the people about the front seat story, but I already told y'all about the front seat story. I told y'all about the man on the way to the airport trying to get me to touch his body parts. I'm still tripping out about that one because he wasn't drunk, y'all. Um, Let me see. What else? What else? What can we talk about? Mm, I could tell y'all another beach story. I can tell y'all another beach story. We'll do a beach story, and I'll tell y'all about another police story because I told somebody last night about another police story. But yeah, I was driving some people out to the beach one night, and the guy wanted me to. It was like a car full of people on an XL. I was on an XL, y'all. Car full of dudes. They had just got done shooting some video or something. The whole production team. So I drive out to the beach, and the guy invited me in, and I was just like, no, I have to stay out here and work or whatever. That's always my excuse, y'all. Every time they invite me to come in, my excuse is always that I have to stay out here and work. So, um, anyways, I was like, okay, so I have to stay out here and work. And the guy got angry, and I kid y'all not, they left every last one of my car doors open. I had to get out the car and go close all my doors. And I was so irritated because I'm like, I'm a female out here at nighttime, and I'm having to get out my car and go close all my doors because this fool was mad because I wouldn't come in the house with them. It's stuff like that that make me be like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't come in the house because if they was gonna be rude and nasty like that, what would have happened if I had came in the house, y'all? Scary, very scary. But yeah, that happened at the beach, and one time I was downtown chilling in Burger King's parking lot because it just was a dead night on Uber, which doesn't happen often, but it was a dead night on Uber. I'm in Burger King parking lot chilling, and I kid y'all not, like probably 10 police officers deep rolled up on me and was just like the lights was like all in my face. And I'm in the parking lot like, oh my God, like what did I do? I'm sitting here like I haven't violated no like traffic laws or anything. I'm just sitting in the parking lot waiting for an Uber ride. And they just all pulled up on me. And I was scared to death, y'all. And he come to the window, he talking about, he's shining the light in my face and everything. He talking about, are you a Burger King employee? And I was like, no. He was like, well, get out of this parking lot. And I was just like, oh my God. But of course I left, y'all. I didn't want them problems, but I was scared. Like the way they rolled up on me like that, I was scared. Anyways, y'all, I will come back hopefully soon with another Uber story for you guys. Leave comments and stuff. Tell me what you want to hear. and everything. If you got stories or whatever, or you remember riding with me, or your friend rode with me, let me know. I want to hear and I want to read your comments. All right, friends. Laters.